Good morning, class. Please all stand for the prayer. Miss Marilu, kindly lead the prayer. And the Father, the Son, of the Holy Spirit. Amen. So before you take your seats, kindly pick up pieces of paper under your chairs and arrange your chairs properly. So good morning, class. How are you today? That's good. So have you eaten your breakfast? Very good, because breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So is there any absent from the class today? Perfect! No one is absent. I hope that this attendance will be maintained in the next days. So before we start discussing our lesson for today, class, let's make a recall first on what we have tackled yesterday. Anyone from the class who can recall? Mr. Simon? Instrument or apparatus used in sugar concentration. That's great. What else? Yes, Miss Joy. Types of fruits and quality points for sugar concentration. Excellent. So, last meeting we have tackled all of those. We have also the 5 types of fruits. We have the dome or hard fruit, stone fruit, berry, citrus, and tropical. So kindly give an example of a tropical fruits. Anyone? Yes, Mr. Guillaume. Pineapple, excellent. What else? Yes, Miss Marilu. Grapes, very good. So I think, class, you are now ready for our new topic. So I have prepared here a simple activity. I will going to show you some pictures and give your ideas about these pictures. So what can you see, class, in this first picture? Any idea? Yes, Miss Joy? A jar. Thank you. Thank you for your idea. What else? Yes, Miss Salazar. A jar with the jam. Okay, thank you for your idea. What about this next picture? Any idea? Yes, Miss Prema? A marmalade. Next picture. Yes, Miss Fabros. A fruit juice. A fruits. Okay. So, these pictures, class, are all sugar concentrated products. So, do you have any idea what our topic for today all about? So, today, class, I will be demonstrating one of these sugar concentrated products, specifically a grapes jam. So, are you ready, class? Are you ready to listen and learn? It's good to hear that you are ready. So, at the end of the lesson, class, I'm expecting you to define jam correctly. Next is identify tools and materials needed in making grapes jam. Demonstrate skillfully the steps in grapes jam. So let's define first what a jam is. So jam are made from fruit, cooked in sugar syrup, and boiled to a thick consistency. So jams, class, can be a combination of different fruits that make interesting blends of flavor and acidity. So if you are making jam, a fruit should be fully mature to possess rich flavors and textures. So before we proceed to the steps or process of making grapes jam, let's discuss first the different tools and equipment needed in making grapes jam. So the first one, class, is the blender. As you can see in this picture, this is a blender. So anyone from the class, what is your idea about the function or the use of this blender? Anyone? Yes, Miss Marvick? Okay, thank you for your idea. So blender class is used to mix, crush, puree, or emulsify food and other substances. So the next one is the saucepan. Any idea what is the use of the saucepan? Yes, Miss Simone. Very good. So a saucepan is used for cooking sauces and cooking things in liquid. So the third one is the measuring cup. A measuring cup is used to measure the volume of liquid or bulk solid cooking. So next is the measuring spoon. What do you think is the use of the measuring spoon? Yes, Mr. Kenneth. Okay, thank you for your idea. You may take your seat. So, a measuring spoon class is used to measure an amount of an ingredients, either liquid or dry when cooking. So, the next is the jar. So, what do you think, guys, is the use of the jar in making a grapes jam? Very good, excellent idea. Okay, so a jar class can be used to hold solids too large to be removed from or liquid to viscous to be poured through a bottle's neck. This may be foods, cosmetic, medications, or chemicals. So the last one is the wooden ladle. Wooden ladle class is used for stirring sauces and for mixing ingredients in cooking. So make sure class to familiarize with these tools and equipment needed in grapes jam. Understood? Okay, that's great. So let's now move on to the ingredients of a grapes jam. So here are the ingredients. So, Mr. Alam, kindly read the ingredients. Okay, thank you. You may take your seat. So, as Mr. Alam said, we need a 3/4 cup red grapes. We have also 5 tablespoons sugar, and also we need a 1/4 fresh lemon juice. So, class, these are the ingredients in making grapes jam. So, as you already know, class, the ingredients, let's now move on to the basic personal protective equipment. So, these are the gloves. We have also the hairnet and apron. So, class, let me ask you first a question about what is the importance of using this personal protective equipment while cooking or while we are in a cooking area. So, anyone from the class, do you have any idea? Yes, Miss Dane. Okay, that's great. Any idea? Yes, Miss Marilu? Okay, that's good. So, all your ideas are correct. So, class, we all know how messy the whole process of cooking can get, isn't it? So, food color, soup, cooking oil, vegetable juices are examples of substances that can easily severely stain our clothes. So, we need to wear this personal protective equipment to avoid the risk of contamination in foods or hazards that might happen while cooking. So we should take note of that, class. So finally, class, here are the steps or procedures in making grapes jam.
So the first step, remove all the stems from the grapes. And wash the grapes very well. So the second step, class, let's place the grapes in a blender. Pulse a few times until you get a coarse puree. So the third step, add the blended grapes, sugar, and fresh lemon juice to a heavy bottom saucepan. So the fourth step, bring to a boil over medium-high heat. Stir frequently to prevent scorching. Reduce the heat and simmer until it becomes thicker. It will begin to darken and thicken up. It should take around 30 to 45 minutes but depends on the amount of juice your grapes are holding. To avoid overcooking your jam, test it for doneness after 20 minutes. Jam is ready once it holds together and doesn't run off a chilled plate. If it's too runny, you need to simmer it for a few more minutes. Spoon into sterilized glass jars. Yield about 250 ml. Let cool, cover, and refrigerate. It will thicken more in the fridge. Amazing deep purple color and thick consistency grapes jam. Perfect spreadable. So I hope class you follow the steps in making grapes jam recipe.
And now class, let's see how far you've learned the topic. So who can give me one tools or materials in making grapes jam? Yes, Mr. Robert. Very good. What about the ingredients? Kindly give those ingredients needed in making grapes jam. Yes, Miss Marilu. Excellent. Wow, I'm so happy that you listened and learned the topic. Okay, class, kindly bring out one sheet of paper for our short quiz. So I have here 2 questions for you to be answered. So are you ready? Okay, that's great. So the first question, define what a jam is. Okay, I will repeat the question. So define what a jam is. Okay, number 2. Give the importance of using personal protective equipment while cooking. Give the importance of personal protective equipment while cooking. Okay, are you finished? Okay, pass your papers in front. So now, I will divide the class into 4 groups. Each group consists of 8 members because you are 32 in the class, right? So it's equally divided. Choose your own group mate as long as you are comfortable to work with each other. So just make sure, class, that in one group it consists of 8 members. Understood? Okay, that's great. So all you need to do, class, is to demonstrate your own jam. It's either apple jam, pineapple jam, or papaya jam, and many more, as long as it is sugar concentrated. Take note of that, class. So tomorrow, class, each group will bring with you your own tools and materials needed in your own jam, needed in making your own jam. Is that clear? Okay, that's great. So you now go to your respective groups and talk about your jams. So group 1 will stay here, group 2 will stay here, 3 and 4 will stay at the back. Okay, for your assignment, class, you may search about the common problems in jam and how to avoid it. So, that's all for today, class. Thank you for participating. I hope that you've learned a lot and have a prosperous, productive day. Goodbye, class.